Hey everybody, Taylor and Shaquille Pearson here, and with my host Anil Patel. Welcome to Life Discussion episode 13. So today we're going to be talking about some motivational things that people who are having troubles in life, and how do they manage to get out of that situation earlier. So I'm going to let Anil Patel have a say in this.
Okay, so if someone asked me what does motivation mean to me, I would answer them and by saying like, there's a lot of motivational topics out there in the world right now. So you can get motivation from if you're suffering from depression, like if you're being depressed, or if you're like not sure what to do in your life, like as far as career choice, like let's say like you want to become a doctor, but now you want to become a I guess engineer. You know, you're not decided on what career path you want to go to, and then also just like me and Taylor have talked about in the past, we're still looking for jobs out there. You know, without a job, you can't really get your life started on the right track because you need to pay off what you have. For instance, I have lights in my room right now. You see the lights on, so you have to pay that. You have to pay for your phone bill, which I'm on my phone right now with Talon, so you have to pay that. And then with like internet and cable and like all that good stuff. So you have like a list of things you got to pay, on like a monthly basis. So without a job, how are you going to pay that off? You know, so that motivation is what is needed right now. You know, we need to get a job right now. We need to get these bills out of the way, and like as far as career goes, we need to choose our career path. You know, so we have a lot of things on our plate right now, but we can try to get it done through motivation. You know, that's what I think we need right now. We just need a little bit of motivation.
Yeah. With that being said, I say to you all, if any of y'all are like feeling a little down in the dumps, that you're doing all you can to try to like try to have acquire money to provide for your family and for your friends and for your brothers and sisters and all that stuff. People, I understand. You guys are not the only ones who are in this situation. Both me and Anil are as well, with all of us equally.
Yep.
So here's the thing: sometimes we cannot always like hide around in our houses and not do anything, not anything important, because everything you're using up in your house is the bills. But I mean, sure, the grown-ups have the upper hand, but without them, we're left in the open without any proper training. So if we're gonna have some proper training, we need to have that thing. We need to have this kind of situation worked at hand. We need to be taught. This is a lesson that our family members are like my grandfather, my aunt Laverne, my grandmother. They're like doing the best they can to help us out, and Anil's doing the best they can, and Anil's mother's doing the best they can to help him, but he's not getting
Right.
the proper results that he's needed.
Yep.
So with that being said, I'm saying to you all, let's not try to like be let's not I know it's a hard time for y'all to grow up, but sometimes we are left with no choice. If we do not keep our if we do not mature in our primes right now, we're not going to have anything in we're not our future reference our future for everything to be out of the way could be coming back to like crush us like a big mouth, like a hammer, like slamming down on a nail. So
Right.
we do not want to be the nail. No, instead we would rather be on our feet out there in the open, either exercising or either looking for a job, which is exactly what me and Anil are doing at the moment.
Yep.
So many of y'all been trying to apply for a job. I know that may be successful for all of y'all, and some of you are so hard trying harder on that. Just keep trying, and may eventually you'll get there. And if you're running into a trouble, try to ask somebody for help, like your grandparents, your moms, your dads, your aunties or uncles, anyone that can help you, man. Just don't be afraid to speak up. Just say something and do and try to get it in. Try to like build it up. Like go out, like go and do something. Don't just sit there and not do anything. And pardon me, I don't. Just like me, for instance, I've been trying to make videos over and over again. I mean, sure, Kingdom Hearts, yes, but that's because I'm trying to like get more views on it. But But even though the supporters are a requirement and the subscribers are a requirement, yes, I know that. But however, I'm getting more views on my live reaction videos and on my inspirational videos other than just the gamer videos. Sure, I know playing Kingdom Hearts is like better, like everybody else would say, but everybody else would prefer Mortal Kombat over that stuff because they were more over the fighting games. I'm being balanced here. So for those who are stuck in, but back on topic, but for those who are stuck in the situation right now, just speak out and go tell someone and ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask. Just, I know you guys are having a hard time failing. You see, failure is one thing, but like letting it come back to hurt you, it can be very dangerous. So if I were both of you, if me and Anil were all you guys, we'd let that pass and continue to press forward. And this is exactly why we all are having a hard time. Life is not easy. Being a grown-up is not easy. Almost everything is not easy. It's all complicated. So we're not just gonna sit here just do nothing. We gotta do something. Is there anything you need to add, Anil?
So yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, so like when I was growing up, I know like life was hard for my mom, taking care of me, changing my diapers. I know that's too much info, but babies had like the easy way around, like the mothers had a hard time with their kids. So I'll just say like the moms out there, shout out to all the moms, like because having a kid is just like as stressful as it is, like not only do you have to work 9 to 5 or like a 8-hour shift, but then when you get home you gotta like worry about your kid, make sure it's fed, make sure he or she is fed, make sure he or she got sleep and all that good stuff. So like so like when I was little, I was like chilled, I was like, man, I don't have to really do much, I just have to sit in the cradle or wake up or all that stuff. So I got fed, I got baths and all that stuff. But then when I got older, I noticed that okay, I don't have to have somebody do this. I have to do it by myself. Just like Taylor said, you got to adapt to change. So once I got older, I knew that okay, now I don't need my mom to feed me. I don't need my mom to change my clothes. I don't need my mom to like bath me. So just so now I just like Taylor said, you have to have a responsibility of your life. Like you can ask your parents for guidance, but at the end of the day, you're the only one that can decide your life. Some people can give you like they can give you advice. Like Kaylin could tell me, oh, Anil, like since web design didn't work out, you should try to do, I guess, photography. Like let's say he said that, and then for him, I'll say, okay, at least web design didn't work out for you, but you should become a game developer. So I would give that advice to him. But at the end of the day, me and Taylor have to decide our own life. So people can give you advice, but at the end of the day, you gotta choose what's right for you. What path do you want to go to? So.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we're all going here. We're trying to take responsibility. We can't always dwell on our family members to pay off the bills. We sometimes these bills are going to end up linking towards us if we're going to be using them. So with that being said, we have to take responsibility. We can't always like be lazy and do nothing. Sure, chores are a big requirement, but if what happens if this whole place is like been falling apart and we are not doing anything about it? We're like in a big hellhole. It's like we're living in trash. Right. But like I said, with that being said, we always have to keep everything clear and clean up in here. And for instance, my room may be a little bit tidy right now, even though I am keeping it clean for almost an entire month and year. But here's the thing, though. Always keep the requirement is keeping your whole house clean, not just your room, not just your kid, not just the kitchen, not just the bathroom, not just your parents' room or your dining room or anything. Right. everything clean. Always keep chores on point. And that's another motivation for everybody. For those who are still trying hard to keep it all clean and everything, make sure y'all do so, because apparently it's not going to be easy once you get into that. So with that being said, we all have to take responsibility for our own actions. Even though I said it multiple times already, we cannot let our fears get the best of us. We are overcoming our fears, and so far, me and Neil are already embracing that, because we're not even because I mean, seriously, we're not kids anymore. We're all grown up. We're not like, we're not in kindergarten anymore. What in
Right. Yeah.
We're not babies anymore. So we're all grown up. We clothe ourselves. We wash. We go in our showers or tubs to wash all the dirt off of our own bodies. We do that because we get clean. We decided to get clean. We did it for what we needed to do. We're not going to be. Right. So we're not doing the whole keeping our whole bodies dirty and all that junk. Another motivational thing, having going out to get something to eat and like going out with your friends, going to clubs and everything is one thing. However, don't ever be misled to people who are going to abuse you. Don't let them take advantage of you. Do not ever agree to their terms. If you do, you're going to end up getting into serious trouble. Like, for instance, I'll tell y'all this. I was, when I was with my Uncle Terrell, me and him were just hanging out. We was going to my Uncle Aaron's house. We were doing all right. So when my Uncle Terrell and I were heading out to the beach, he went to the store and went and got some Bud Light wine. So I thought for a moment there it would be beer. I mean, I thought he bought it for himself. So when he bought it, so when I found out he bought it for me, I was literally shocked. So with that being said, I'm saying this. I mean, sure, I took a small portions of sips of the wine, but I was on medication. I didn't want to drink so much. Hold on for a second. Hey Neil, what's wrong with your cam?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I took a little break for a second. That's why I had to. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. But like I said though, I took a little sips of wine, but then next thing you know, my stomach started to turn against me. I was getting drowsy. I was literally almost losing my consciousness. My vision was blurry and my stomach was hurting. So I had to rush into my room, grab a drink of water, and I had to drink some water to wash it all down, because I didn't want the medication getting influenced on my stomach. Because if I did that, that would have been a death scene for me. That would have been my life that would have been me in a hospital, and I would have been robbed of my youth. So with that being said, guys, never drink any alcohol if you're on medication. Take it from me. I almost got into a painful scene with mixing my medication with wine and stuff. Never do that. Just never do that. If you're gonna be on your medication, at least drink water or soda or maybe tea or coffee. That will do the trick. Don't just do alcohol stuff with the medication. That stuff will ruin you. So for those who are trying not to do this, keep it up. Okay. So this would have to these are my last words of conduct. Try to take responsibility. Get off just come out of the shadows, get in the light, get out there and do what y'all need to do, man. Anything you need to add?
Nope. I think that's about does it.
All right, man. Okay, this will conclude Life Discussion episode 13, and this is actually a motivational video. Okay, give this video a comment, like, and subscribe to me, and subscribe to Anil Patel too, because he's making some vlog videos as well. So y'all tune in next time. All right, take care. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.